What's up, Goated Ones? This is Goated.vc here with another teardown, tearing you down to build you up. And today we have Spiritory. Spiritory, world's first stock market for fine whiskey and wine. Hand me a whiskey, but I'm down for the wine too. Now, I'm not a big drinker, but I do like collecting spirits. I'm into rare stuff, so this is very much up my alley. Buy, sell, and manage whiskey and spirits. Stop with the notifications. Guys, nobody wants to be notified about your startup. Just telling you. The ultimate platform to discover, buy, and sell the most coveted whiskeys and other spirits in the world. Now, I think also it might be interesting that if this actually takes off and this is the destination, that brands would launch through an app like this. Or it's like, hey, we have this like, El Dorado, like 30-year-old that, you know, hasn't been produced or hasn't been shared anywhere. And this might be the place because you have the most passionate people. And those are the people you want to get your products. So you don't want actually the people who are on what are Drizzly and all these other apps. Like you want people who are like really fanatics, and if you can centralize them in a particular place, like who is like if you're going to a site just for like buying and selling whiskey, like you are a super fan, and there is value in that. I actually just invested in a company that does cross-border alcohol sales as well. So the compliance aspect of this type of business is also interesting to me. I think compliance is biggest opportunity vertical wise. So if you do have a compliance company, hit me up. So let's see. The ultimate platform to discover, buy, and sell the most coveted whiskeys and other spirits. Get started. So I can see a little bit in this mock-up of maybe how the price has changed, the value. So it's like they said, stock market for whiskey. Kind of get it. Yeah, pretty simple. Hero has some interesting things. I would add a little bit to this. For example, if this particular bottle has some like statistics around it, maybe put that front and center. Something that maybe you cycle through a few different whiskeys so that a person who is a big fan might see it and say, "Oh, I've been trying to get this like Blanton's or something. This like this bottle with the particular letter on top. That's like the Blanton's thing, right?" That might be an interesting thing for people to see. Like, well, I have this bottle and I didn't realize it was something that was interesting. Um, yeah, I have so many ideas for this company. There's another app called Partender, which you would basically do bar inventory. So I wonder if you could scan your inventory, automatically categorize them, say you have XYZ bottles, and say, hey, how much is my collection worth right now? Um, yeah, there's a lot they can do here. So this hero is pretty good. It's not like mind blowing, but it's like it gets the point across. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I think it's a solid score, deserved. Let's see the rest of the page. Scrolling down. Featured in Whiskey News, Whiskey Experts News Infos, Cosmopolitan about drinks. You need a little white space here. Last activities. People are bidding on Macallan 12 year. Okay. Do they have any El Dorado though? The best rum in the world. Made in, you guessed it, Guyana, baby. So the Japanese whiskey. This is interesting to see the percent increase, to see, which ones are trending and interesting. So it gets right into it. Um, yeah, I mean, this is a marketplace, so you're expecting it to be more e-com than like startup-y things, but maybe there's a little component of like convincing people to be collectors, or why it's interesting to be to get some of these things, and what's the volatility of these. Why Spiritory? You decide what you pay. Safe and transparent. Sellers only ship once the buyer is paid. Spiritory provides you access to real-time market data. How do you protect against people selling fake stuff? That's one concern. Because you're not gonna have people ship the bottles to you. It's annoying. It makes it more expensive. Maybe there's a way. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to protect against that part. Authentication. Authenticate your bottle. Spiritory, our most important principle is to provide safety for both buyers and sellers. Our team verifies each bottle in less than 48 hours. So how does that work? Legit checks. Okay. Handling my main my main concern, having a page, submitting images. Okay. Got it. Okay. That's cool. I like that. Um yeah. What else? What else do I want to know? Shipping guide. Yeah, it's kind of like Gold Belly where the users have to ship. So it's a little treacherous. Shipping was the bane of my existence in the last company. It's definitely a reason why it failed. So figuring out shipping costs, returns, stuff breaking, stuff getting stolen, like shipping seems like a solved problem to like users, um, but it's not solved at all. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The site does everything I expect. My biggest kind of concern is like the conditions and I think some inspiration for like, hey, we found this one. This is how rare it is. There's like 8 bottles of it in the world, and 3 of them are on Spiritory, or like, you know, maybe having giveaways. So it's like, hey, this really rare bottle, we've like bought it off of somebody on here, and we're giving it away as like a lead gen thing. It's like, hey, if you're interested in this rare whiskey, here's your chance to get it for free. Oh, by the way, you didn't win. Okay, now you can come and you get a discount on something else you can buy your first bottle or something. Yeah, you can bribe people with alcohol. People have been doing that forever. Yeah, I like this. I wonder if Eldorado. I don't think so. They probably don't have it. Okay. Um. Yeah. What's the selection? That's a lot. 19,000 bottles. Wow. What's the most expensive or the highest bid? Oban, 1969. Diageo special release. 900, 900 euro. Yikes. Mr. Porter. So this site is very simple. I think there's a lot of cool things they can do. Um, if you could create your own profile and say, here's my collection. Because I think part of it is maybe people want to show off that they have this like rare collection. So it's not even necessarily that they're selling all of it, but giving them that ability to say like, hey, these are, these are the art. It's like a artsy type website, right? It's like these are collector items, pieces of art to people. They're not just a consumable in the same way. Cool. I mean, for the page, I think it's solid. Give it an 8.7. I think it, especially because they answered some of the main questions around shipping and authentication. Um, yeah, I think this is 8.7. I'm definitely gonna sign up for this, and yeah, I just hope they continue to expand. Um, I want to see Blanton's on. Is Blanton's on here? Let me check. Yeah, Blanton's is awesome, awesome product. But the thing with Blanton's is, oh, they got a Live from Paris version. Because I think this was in John Wick, so it got really popular. But it's like legit in general. See, what I want is these toppers have different letters on it. So I would want, yeah, I would want. What does it say? Buffalo? Is it Buffalo Trace related? I would want to be able to see which letter bottle it is, because people try to collect the full collection. Um, cool. All right, yeah, just little details to add, but overall, I think the site is great. I'm not sure if they have competitors, but I think this is something that could take off. So 8.5 on the Hero, 8.7 on the page. Check this site out if you're into rare whiskeys. Spiritory.com. As always, brush your teeth, walk in the corner. Denbo is out. Man, I need to get my sound effects, guys. I know I look tired. Been on a plane. I just landed in Zanzibar. See y'all tomorrow.